Hey guys, welcome back to the Hairdryer treatment. Today we're going to cover game week 12. In the studio today we have only two other people, Kishan and Bara, who's been on before. And if you're asking where Liverpool Xiao is, he's protesting VAR in the slums of Merseyside and won't be seen for the next two episodes. So hashtag Liverpool Xiao. Where is Liverpool Xiao? And
Tweet him.
Look for him.
Look for him. Tweet him. Ask him where he is.
And yeah, so Bara, how are you today?
I'm good. It's a nice day, rainy weather, chill day.
Yeah, very
Got some
chill,
nice
Premier
Premier
League
football
football.
coming up later, so quite hyped for the night.
All right. So, okay, straight into the football. Yesterday, obviously, we had a Friday night, Saturday early morning fixture. Leeds against West Ham. And the result was West Ham winning 2-1. David Moyes working his black magic once again. And Leeds United I know you guys didn't watch the game, but I was up at about 4 a.m. I was watching the game. And it was actually a very nice game of football. Leeds United were, as usual, they play very nice football, but
Right.
unable to finish off their chances.
I honestly cannot stand to watch West Ham games. I think that's why I slept.
No, actually, West Ham is a bit more, they play more attractive now.
Yeah,
like their counter-attacking
against
is,
United, I think the first half
they were excellent.
Where
Yeah.
was this attractive football from Moyes when he was in
Yeah,
United?
I don't know.
No, I think now he has the players, like, if you look at Moyes, in your United days, he had Tom Cleverley,
He had
Danny Welbeck.
But Ferguson managed to make that work.
That's
though.
Ferguson. Exactly. You just answered your own question there. So, back to the game. It was a good game. Leeds United's weakness is in set pieces, and it happened again. So, two headers, I think it was from Ogbonna and Souček. One of them was a FPL picked by Bara. So, he's flying at the moment, 14 points, I think. 14 points. That was the early game. We're going to go into the games coming up this week. We're going to start this game on Saturday. We're going to start with the biggest game today.
Not the
Later
biggest
on,
game
1:30
anymore.
a.m. I mean, it's a Manchester derby.
Right,
The mood's are a bit down around the red half of Manchester, but it's a big game nonetheless. So we're going to talk about that. Kishan, let you take the first part of this. What do you think about this game? What are your feelings after the Champions League exit?
I don't know where to start. We only needed 1 point out of 6 to qualify. I had hoped so much to finish first in the group. 1 point to finish second. These bastards can't even get 1 point at all.
Bara, did you catch any Champions League game this week?
I didn't watch actually. I just skimmed through. I think I watched Liverpool game the first half, and I fell asleep on the couch.
What do you think, Manchester United? What's going on?
I waited up for the game. I fell asleep right before kickoff, and I woke up 15 minutes in, and I saw it was 2-0,
Yeah.
and then I decided to go and sleep.
That's a smart choice. I should have done that.
I waited till 3-0 and I went to sleep.
It was 3-0 at 30 minutes, then the goal got disallowed for offside.
exactly.
Yeah, I remember watching
that
that part.
was-
Yeah, and then I just decided to sleep at halftime because I didn't see United coming back.
Yeah.
Coming back to the United City game, I mean this has to be brought forward from the Champions League games itself. I think we have put it out there before. Maguire is not captain material. I think against Leipzig when they were losing 1 or 2-0, he was the first one you can see losing his head.
Yeah,
As a
his head drops too fast.
Yeah, as a captain you shouldn't be doing that. You should be asking your players, the players around you to wake up, wake your eye up, push the ball forward faster, find for new ways to play around, because Leipzig, their setup wasn't that great either.
I think the biggest mistake Ole is doing is keeping Maguire as captain.
Exactly,
Because the ship is sinking, we all know that. And the right captain now is the person who's going to at least drag it up.
Fernandes.
Fernandes, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nobody.
Interviews as well.
Yeah, or if not, just give it to Rashford, because homegrown.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, give it to someone who knows what
Who
the club
understands
is.
the club.
Yeah,
Exactly,
Maguire
yeah.
does not.
No, Bara, let me ask you. You play amateur football in
Yeah.
Singapore. Have you played centre back ever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let me put to you a scenario. Okay, this was the third goal in that game. I know you didn't watch.
Oh no, that ball that went across goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. As
And
a
then
centre
you
back,
just-
what is your first instinct when a ball is coming across the box and you got offensive players behind you, you got your opponents behind you? What's your first
You
instinct?
put it out.
You don't
put
wait
it
for your
out.
goalkeeper
Yeah.
to come and
No,
grab
no,
it,
you
right?
don't.
You put it out
Yeah, you
first,
put it
and
out
then you
first.
apologize later if
Yeah,
your
yeah.
goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So what is wrong? He is England's first choice centre back.
I
Where is that instinct of a centre
I
back?
personally
I-
believe this. Maguire is not that good as what everyone makes it.
He's not.
Yeah, he's not.
When we signed him for 80 million, I put my head down.
It's
because
a rip-off.
It is a massive rip-off. Yeah.
It's the
He won't go for 30, to be honest.
40
He's not
max.
that good.
Right now, I
Maybe
think it's
because
30.
it's English, 30.
Yeah, English
Pushing-
premium. We call it the English premium.
Yeah, the English premium price, So 30. That's all.
The 80 million was because
No,
United
honestly,
tax,
I don't see the difference between what he gives us and what
Smalling
Smalling
can
gives
give.
us.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Smalling is good, great in the air.
Yeah. And he's
Smalling,
doing well at Rome.
He's doing well at
Yeah.
Rome as well. He scores goals
Scores goals, yes.
in the opponent half.
I mean, he
I
takes
give
charge,
You can make a shout that he's actually better than Maguire.
He
He
is,
is better than Maguire.
definitely.
Yeah. I mean, Ole came in after they bought Maguire, right?
No, that's
His signing. Right?
his signing. Yeah.
Yeah,
His
it
signing.
wasn't a Jose Mourinho
his
signing.
signing.
It was Ole's
No, but initially it was a United
But
signing.
it's
was
a
a
United
United-
signing. It's not because the coaches at Manchester United rarely get what they actually
Yeah,
want.
yeah, that's true.
They get what the club wants,
That's
what
true,
the scouts give, and then the club.
So you
decides.
see, I don't think Ole wanted him, but he's forced to play him because
Exactly.
of the huge price tag.
Huge price
See,
tag, you have to
he
play.
wanted. Okay, you sign an 80 million centre back, and then, like the next window itself, you want to sign another 100 million centre back.
Yeah, it
Upamecano.
doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It's clear that Ole doesn't
He doesn't rate him.
Know
now.
what
Doesn't
he's doing.
rate him.
Yeah. He doesn't know what he's doing. He really doesn't know what he's doing.
tactically as well.
Tactically as well, and he's forced by the club, so you should just draw Maguire.
Definitely. I mean,
Yeah,
It's a business decision that Maguire is getting to play. It's not football.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't say this as loud as I would, but even Matic at centre back might be better because of his experience. Solely because of his experience in certain games. You see, the Leipzig game, if you had played Matic at centre back, there would have been a clever game from the back.
Okay, clever, yes, I agree.
Yes,
but
but no, not against City. Not against City.
Movement
Of course,
was
if you're
very
going to play
slow.
City, you don't play a high line.
Yeah.
You know, you cannot.
And in the press conference, he actually said, maybe we should play higher. And then I'm thinking, like, if we play a high line against City,
City
we're
are going to
get-
die all.
Gonna
Exactly, yeah.
destroy
Yeah,
the back line.
definitely.
I think that's bullshit, lah. Because in the past 4 or 5 games he's played against Pep, I've never seen once him playing a high
Yeah,
line.
no,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just.
not.
It's always
it's just trash talk.
Yeah,
Trash
it's
talk,
always
yeah.
like back 8, and
Yeah.
then we keep them on the
On the
counter.
counter,
Yeah.
Rashford,
That's what we
Martial,
do best.
like the goals against West Ham,
Mm.
the long balls from
Oh, yeah.
deep. Yeah, that's what City are going to get caught out by because City are going to come in your half.
No, but the thing is now City, if you look at City's perspective, they have Ruben Diaz, who's a solid centre back, and they have Laporte as well.
So which means they can push the line so much more
Yeah,
higher.
they can.
Balls at the from if you want to lock balls from the back, they're just gonna have a field day knocking them down.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
that's true. That's
it's
true.
gonna keep going back to
But I
City.
think Rashford are players that have the quality to.
He has the quality to beat players, but his
Holding up the
decision
ball.
making is like what's holding him back.
Yeah, the one-on-ones.
He doesn't know when to pass. He doesn't know when to
They
shoot.
will have a
against
good game against City.
against Leipzig.
He should pass.
There was a bunch of occasions where it was like a 2-on-1 against RB Leipzig. Rashford and Mason, 2-on-1 centre back against.
And then
So
miss.
if Mason could pass to Rashford, it's a 1-on-1. If Rashford passed to Mason, it's a
One-on-one.
1-on-1.
Yeah.
No, both of them try to take the shot. I mean, that maybe comes from the fact that they're both strikers.
They're both
and
young.
their first instinct is to shoot, is to
Yeah.
finish.
No, but I still think United will get a game against City.
Get a like.
I won't say a point, but they will put a game there. It won't be. I mean, it's easy to say.
won't be a walkover.
Yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
walkover.
Because I mean, people have brought up this before. Like whenever Solskjaer is like facing the exit,
X,
right, the
yeah.
sack, right.
Yeah.
He puts in a.
He somehow
The
managed to
performance
put it up,
by the team will be brilliant, but that like
It's at Old Trafford, right? Yeah.
Old
it's at
Trafford, yeah. But then again, I think now Pep will want
Are we having fans again? Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Eh, no,
we
no,
don't
No,
have
no,
Trafford,
next
no,
game,
because,
next game.
tie 3, so most likely against Leeds.
Okay,
Uh,
that'll be solid.
yeah, I think now we kind of air out like what we feel about United at the moment already. I think we should just go straight to the
City.
Yeah, City.
Okay, from City's point of view, very shaky start. I think we all know that. But I think they've found their feet in the last few games. In
Yeah.
the Champions League as well as the Premier League. They are playing some nice
No, but they
football.
struggle against Fulham though.
They struggle to break
No.
Fulham down.
Yeah.
Because
they
Fulham
didn't
had-
struggle against Fulham. Watch the game. They got the 2 goals by 26 minutes.
Yeah.
And then
There wasn't a need for them to play hard. They just walked through the game.
yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
they,
Because I had Mahrez, and I was waiting for something to happen. But rest, they didn't want to go hard because there wasn't a need to because Fulham were not pushing them.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So as in initially before the first, I think they scored an
Yeah,
early goal, right?
Early goal. 26 minutes 2-0. Finish it.
Exactly. So I wouldn't read too much into that. I think against United especially, they're gonna have more motivation to try to hammer us.
Yeah, because
So,
we beat them
because it's a
3
derby.
times last season.
No, see, that's the thing. Ole has a very good record against Pep. I think
Yeah.
I saw a stat somewhere. It's the best record any manager has
Against
had
Pep, yeah.
against Pep because he's I think like won something like 4 out of 5 games.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 games, and he has drawn and lost one.
No, lost both.
Lost both.
Lost both.
Yeah, so it's a very decent record. But I don't. From City's perspective, I think defensively they shot up a lot. So I don't think we can expect to score those easy counter attack goals that we
if
did
they were
like last season.
they were to play who's that, Benjamin Mendy? The
left back.
Then I think that's where we can exploit City's defense, because their forward is still a bit suspect. Going forward,
defensively going forward is solid. I think it's a very good crossover ball and he can
it's
attack very well, but defensively a bit.
And I think he's being made to play because of his price tag as well. Because I think they want to ship him off.
I mean, they got Kyle Walker as well. Kyle Walker is solid. It's such a good matchup against Rashford.
If City hit your hard, they will go on a run.
The thing, yes.
Yeah,
no, but
because like what you said, they're finding their feet, and if they give you all a nice 3-0, they should start on a run over Christmas.
Yeah.
They should come back to the top. That's when they will surface back again.
Exactly.
No, but this is the thing. If United can nick a result against City, this should be enough motivation to tell the whole team, you know what, we are still there. We're still somewhere near the top. 6 points off.
5th or 6th, I think.
6 points off the top with a game in hand.
Yeah, no, exactly. But the thing is, we have had far too many false dawns. Every
exactly,
time we start to pull a few results together, 2-3 wins in a row, 4, and then we just drop our heads.
The Champions League exit is not what we all wanted, but it could be a blessing in disguise. I mean, I would want to be. I want to be in the Champions League
because right now you only will play Thursday, Sunday from February onwards.
From Feb onwards, we have a lot of games this month, January and mid-Feb.
Until that point, we have to do something.
We have to do something, definitely. I assume the team should be looking at buying players in. That one is, I have no idea. But
Woodward.
now we got a whole Pogba issue also.
We got a big Pogba issue.
That fat agent, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
He's a fucker.
Yeah, he's a fucker.
To do his thing.
And, he's an asshole. It's clear.
He's never been shy about it, no?
Yeah, he's not.
I mean, even Alex Ferguson said it one time. He said Pogba is a good lad, but
his agent.
He has an asshole agent.
Yeah.
And I just feel like Pogba should be. I mean, Pogba I think wants to leave already. So I think he's had his head set on wanting to leave for maybe a season.
He doesn't seem very fast about the fact that he's on the bench and coming on.
Yeah,
he's just waiting to leave. So I mean, fair enough. Sell him. Use his money to bring in a new player, and I'm good. But don't sell him and make the money disappear.
Exactly.
Yeah, so because that's what's happening a lot of times. Anyway, I think let's quickly go into predicted lineups, and then we will jump on ahead to the next few games before we come back around to predictions.
You want to start your lineup first?
Okay, so for me, Manchester United wise, I feel like we should just stick to a back four. Dean Henderson, because De Gea is very suspect at the moment. Dean Henderson at the back, Wan-Bissaka, Alex Telles, Harry Maguire, obviously, no choice. I would want to try Tuanzebe and Maguire, or Tuanzebe and Lindelof.
No, Tuanzebe and Lindelof will work.
You see, because never mind. Let me just Tuanzebe and I'm just going to say predicted lineup. What I think Ole is going to put up. I think it's going to be Maguire and Lindelof centre back partnership. That's our standard one. And centre mid we're going to have McTominay, Fred.
Oh yeah, they're back. He's back.
Bruno, of course. Rashford, Martial is back. So Martial and
I'm assuming Martial up top, right?
Probably Martial up top.
So who's going to be on your right hand side?
On the right, someone that can track back. I won't be surprised if I see Daniel James. I honestly won't be surprised to see Daniel James.
I was going to think Daniel James too.
Yeah,
I won't be surprised. Instead.
Who?
Lingard.
I don't see him playing.
I don't see he hasn't kicked the ball in ages.
No, but the thing is, when it comes to big games, he performs. It's not the kind of performance you want. He'll score goals or assists, but he will press the back line.
I don't know, bro.
He hasn't played so long. I don't see him even doing anything.
I've seen reports recently. I think he did a live stream or something. I think people on something. He just Insta-lived or did something like that. And then he was talking to his fans and stuff. And there are a lot of people who actually said his body language and the way he talked and everything, he looks to be on the way out. Shit. I don't think he's going to start. I think he's also one of the players who's on his way out with his pal Pogba. So
this is your predicted lineup, right?
So I think James on the right might be a shout, but if you're going for a more standard one, we might see Mason Greenwood there, which I think is a mistake. I don't think we should play Mason Greenwood from the start of this game. I think we need more hardworking players, so maybe then James. We'll sacrifice quality, but we need to we need to have the energy on the field
to break
to
break
hold the shape and to
counter
and to track back. So that's my lineup for United. So Bara, you want to give your predicted lineup for City maybe?
City.
I think before that I'll put up my lineup for United, the one I want. I would definitely want Henderson in it, but I don't think Henderson will start. I think we'll go back to Gea because this guy, on like for some games, right, he would turn up really well. Then to wrap this United lineup quickly, Wan Bissaka and Alex Telles on the flanks, but I have a very good feeling he's going to play Shaw instead.
It might be. I mean, he loves Shaw. For
I
some
don't know
reason.
what's with Shaw. Like what has Shaw got to offer?
I mean, we can make a whole episode on Shaw, lah. I won't be surprised if Shaw anyway.
He's definitely not going to drop his captain, which is Maguire, but I would want to see Lindelof and Tuanzebe.
Okay, yeah.
Because one has space, the other one can read the game. So that's a balanced back.
Sentiments?
For I would want to see Fred and it's either I want to see Fred and Pogba, because I feel like Pogba has the quality to change a game.
Yeah, he does.
But at current form, current status, I don't know what the fuck is going on in his head. I mean, he did score the second goal against Leipzig for us though. He tried to change the game for us.
He did. I mean, he can be a bit professional lah.
Yeah, I mean,
that's when I don't know.
Given that he has at least a man here, make use of him.
Hopefully he does that lah. I mean, he's being paid the big bucks. So.
Yeah. So on the left I have Rashford, center Bruno. On the right, I mentioned earlier, I want to see Jesse Lingard because the fella can press. He has high energy. He will. Is
Cavani still out?
Cavani's 50-50. Not too sure yet. Then we're going to see Martial. Hopefully he breaks his Premier League drought this game.
Bro, I also hope so. He hasn't scored at all.
But yeah, so
okay, I think
over to
City-wise, just give us your key players. Give us who do you think is going to start for them key-wise? Do you think Aguero is going to start?
No, I think you'll go with Jesus, Mahrez and Sterling.
Okay.
Then Rodri will always be there. De Bruyne, of course. Could be Phil Foden.
I think once you nullify De Bruyne, right?
Yeah.
They can't
do much. Yeah.
They can't do much.
So he's either going to put Bernardo Silva or Phil Foden with De Bruyne and Rodri.
Yeah.
And the back is Laporte, Ruben Dias, Walker's on form.
Walker's.
I can't decide between Cancelo or Mendy.
But I think on current form, I think Mendy will start because he has been starting the past few games.
Yeah, and then Ederson will play.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to change too much.
But
he knows his team.
Yeah.
Like what you say, they're finding their feet. So he'll stick with what he knows best.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's pretty standard.
And it's better to have Aguero on the bench.
He always gets a goal.
Well,
he always
if
gets a goal.
Yeah, because he's been playing the whole Jesus, Sterling and Mahrez.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, he gets to call on Aguero. Who doesn't want that?
Yeah. Fair enough. We'll come back to predictions at the end of the podcast. Let's quickly, I think those are our thoughts pretty well summed up for
the big game.
We'll quickly move on to the next couple of so-called big games. We have a couple of interesting games coming up.
Everton, Chelsea.
But what do you think? Chelsea on form right now. They look like title challengers. They could be very, very well up there.
Chelsea win 2-1.
Not prediction.
Not prediction.
Your
thoughts on the game.
Okay, but we got a prediction.
I mean,
we'll come back to it afterwards.
They're both good, but they're both bad at the same time.
Okay,
like
but
Chelsea have their flaws.
There's a story here, you know. Ancelotti coming back to.
Yeah, Ancelotti coming back to Chelsea. But
Yeah.
Everton don't look very good. They drew with Burnley.
Yeah.
Burnley are not very high on the table. I think the Everton show is ending. But
Yeah,
I think
It
they have,
ended quite a while.
Yeah.
Quite a while. I think after
show
before the
ended.
United game.
yeah, I think they're just going to put in a fight with Chelsea. They will get a goal. Kevin scores every game. He better score.
He better score.
Yes. But I think Chelsea just have enough. Yeah, because Chelsea look very solid. They will fall off somewhere in maybe February, March, because the team is not as strong as they think it is.
Yeah.
But they have depth. They'll
They
get
have
through
depth, yeah.
games, and
They have
these are
depth.
the games that I think their depth will show. They should get the win.
Yeah. I mean, I'm waiting to see Chelsea like fall off really soon. Cause
I got a question. Does Everton have fans back in the stadium?
Liverpool have fans, right?
right? So
Liverpool have fans, right? Yeah, that means
2000.
Everton should have. Yeah.
Everton fans can
Yeah.
be a rowdy bunch, can be a noisy bunch.
But they're always quiet.
Uh,
You agree, right? Everton fans are quiet.
They, on Derby Day is different, but other than that, they're not very this one. And I think Chelsea have just a bit more quality.
yeah.
I think like if you have players like James injured, right?
James is out.
James is out.
Yeah, so
That's one of their main
And Pulisic
players.
is
He's
right back
back,
on.
yeah.
Just got back from his long.
He will start because Ziyech is out as well.
Ziyech
Ziyech is out,
so that means from an Everton perspective, the one that has to really step up is Richarlison.
Because, yeah, but
And
That
I
fucker
do
has
not-
so many chances.
I do not rate Richarlison
Yeah, I don't
whatsoever.
rate him at all. Like, but the fucker keeps getting chances, no matter what. Every game, 5 to 10 chances, even though he doesn't put any of it away.
you see, he assisted Cavalier last week. That's what he does.
No, but that's by chance.
That's like one good contribution
Yeah.
in like 60 minutes.
60
maybe.
minutes,
yeah.
yeah. I think that's what will get Everton their break,
Yeah.
but they don't have enough to stop Chelsea.
Yeah, we did. I was at Casey's house last week. We were watching the Everton game. How horrendous
Oh,
Iwobi
it was a
was.
horrible game, yeah.
Can't even
Apart from
cross.
the goal,
He was a
yeah.
right winger, right? But he can't even cross.
He doesn't cross. He just passes back.
Yeah.
No, but
He
even that,
gets a bit of the Arsenal syndrome.
even the one point where we were actually hoping like Calvert Lewin puts the second on in,
Yeah.
his crosses kept going towards the back end.
Oh yeah. It went from one end to the
Yeah,
other,
yeah,
end, like
yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
It's like a baby
And
crossing show again.
I assume he's gonna start because he's the only available right winger they have.
Yeah, left.
Left winger, but he's gonna
He
be playing
plays
on the
both
right.
sides,
But he likes to come from the left because he likes to go inside.
So I mean,
Yeah,
if
I think
they can find a rhythm to get quality balls, maybe they can get a result.
Maybe.
That's my
Calvert-Lewin,
thought on this game.
No, it's the kind of game they should try and get a result because it's big enough.
Big game.
Yeah, but they don't look very good recently.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I think Chelsea have a bit more.
yeah.
But if you know how to attack Chelsea, you can get a result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Chelsea win, they go top, right? I think.
Yeah, they got top.
They got
They're 2
top.
points below Spurs and Liverpool.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Talking about Spurs, that's the next game that we're going to quickly analyze.
London
Crystal
derby.
Palace
a London
against
derby.
Tottenham. Yeah, it's a B class London derby. Spurs of course flying, and I'll keep repeating this till the end of the season. I predict them to win the title this season, and at the moment anyway, it looks like they might. I was saying that this midweek fixture against Liverpool, if they manage to get a result at Anfield, or
Then
3
maybe,
points,
Then maybe. Yeah.
that would
They
really
can start
solidify
believing,
my
yeah.
belief in the fact that they can actually go and do something this season. But of course, many people will think and say that it's Spurs. They're gonna drop off
They're
somewhere.
gonna
They're gonna bottle it somewhere because it's just in their DNA.
Actually, this
But-
might be the game. We might actually see them bottle it.
It might. It very well might. It might be
Yeah.
a Crystal Palace 1-0 for Harry Kane and Son just blanking, having on their off days. But I don't know. I feel like Spurs have an added edge to them that this season that really that is why I predicted them to win the title, because
The thing
Harry
is-
Kane and Son.
Yeah,
The
they still have been
partnership-
carrying the team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's all they need. Harry Kane and Son, and then the rest of the team defense.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's what it is right
But
now.
once you
Offensively,
remove one
they
of
can-
them, right, then
Yeah,
we
that-
could.
that's
Griezmann,
an
I think,
issue.
will fall down.
That's
Yeah.
an issue.
Yeah, when they get one injured.
So,
and Ndombele is also very important for them.
Yeah,
Yes.
and as a centre
Yeah.
midfield. No, I think the most important player is Højbjerg.
Højbjerg
Oh, yeah,
is,
definitely.
one
Højbjerg
of-
is the most important
He
player.
is the one that has sealed that
He
midfield.
cleans the midfield
Also, yeah.
and he distributes the ball
He's a
forward.
midfield destroyer, bro.
Yeah.
He's got his team, but one of them goes down, then they will
Yeah.
definitely slow down. But
Yeah.
they should beat Palace, I think, solely for the fact because they're gonna play Liverpool.
Yeah.
They will want to play when they are on top.
Yeah, correct. So
Close
their defense.
No, but that's the thing. Like, if you wanna have an easy game against Palace because you're resting up for Liverpool, that doesn't mean you're like a title challenger.
No, you see, even
You
Liverpool.
should keep going for games no matter what.
No, they will beat Palace, but I think they will try and play early. I
Yeah.
think that's what Liverpool are going to do.
Against
You know,
Fulham. Yeah.
Against Fulham, yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Play
get back to it
early,
afterwards.
yeah.
And then rest.
Then rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So
it's a
you see
Thursday
flurry
game.
of goals, yeah.
Yeah.
The Thursday or Wednesday?
Thursday night. Thursday morning game.
Thursday morning.
Wednesday
Okay.
night, Thursday
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, I think we'll come to predictions again. Like I said at the end of the podcast. But I think it's like Kishan thinks that probably it might be a game that may slip up. But
Yeah.
honestly, I think that the Sun Kane combo at the moment is too much.
It's too much.
It's
to
too
handle.
much to handle at the moment.
And
They're
Palace
just-
are not amazing.
I'm assuming everyone brought in Kane and Son for
Yeah,
the FPL. So,
I brought them in. I brought them in just to jinx you, motherfuckers.
So
like honestly,
that-
like I can't stand it already.
that will change the result.
Yeah, so watch the jinx. Hashtag Casey's jinx. Yesterday you saw Rafinha could have gotten a hat trick of assists, could have gotten like 1 or 2 goals, but ended up with a blank. I call that's me influencing the Premier League from Singapore. So watch Son and Kane draw blanks and maybe a Harry Kane yellow card. So 3 points from
Then,
both of them today.
like that, I should be asking you to get Liverpool assets already.
Next week.
So, speaking of that, let's
Salah,
move on to the next game.
Salah, Mane,
And
Alisson, all coming in for me.
Okay, so before we move on to next week, let's talk about the next game, which is Fulham against Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly. Fulham Liverpool. So we'll let Liverpool Xiao's Mark II take the.
Alter ego.
Like I said, Liverpool
a
Xiao
bit
is
more
not with
calm.
us today. Probably protesting in the slums of Merseyside.
We should get Bara another nickname, not Liverpool.
I'll let him think about it. He's
Yeah,
coming
no.
back on on one day, so to discuss the midweek
Maybe
game.
Monday
So
we'll get a name.
we'll get a name from Bara on that day. So yeah, Bara, Fulham against Liverpool on paper. I mean, it's
Should
super
be 4,
easy.
Should be 5.
Yeah, I think that's my same thoughts as well.
Yeah, but we got Spurs.
Walk over.
I think they will try and finish the game early. 3-0 by halftime will be good. Then we can
Bring on the youngsters and all
bring
that,
on the
yeah.
youngsters. Take out Salah. Salah played 90 against Michelin.
Which is reason why I believe he might not start.
Yeah, I think he might just play solely for the fact because Fulham is the kind of game you want your top
Best
scoring
players,
chaser to go. Get your 2 goals
Step
early.
heading,
Yeah, you know, Kevin Lewin is going to score. Kane is going to score.
Yeah.
Vardy is going to score. Fulham, you don't not play
Exactly, yeah.
Salah there, you know. So play Salah, let him get his 2 goals, hook him off as fast as possible. Mane should play.
That could be one. I was also thinking, like, you know, because I've seen Klopp done this before where he has a big game coming up, right? But he won't play his best player. He won't start his best player the game before. He'll bring him like after 60
after
60 minutes.
Yeah, but
He's like a game changer.
game changer, but you rather play Salah earlier.
You have Salah in FPL. But...
No, I have Mane actually. Yeah, I took him out when he got COVID.
Oh,
Yeah, and I just haven't used that sub to do it back yet. No?
And what about this young goalkeeper you'll have now?
Oh, I
Callahan?
think he's brilliant.
He reminds me of
young De Gea.
young De Gea.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Good. Yeah, he's good. He's focused. He's
fast. He's
He's
quite
fast.
fast.
Yeah,
He's quite
quick
fast.
Against
reflexes.
Wolves.
Oh, amazing game. That
Amazing
save.
saves. The chip to the
chip.
back post.
Yes. Yeah, and he was early in the
Oh
game.
my
He was,
God, that's
But
very early.
coming back to the game, also, Wolves didn't put in much. I just felt they gave up quite easily.
Yeah, but every time he was called upon, you see those saves that he made.
Yeah,
if,
but
if Alisson made it, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
But,
yeah,
he
against
making it,
the saves,
you
yeah.
expect one of that to go in and then the game to get tougher in the last 10 minutes.
It's not a one-off game, you know. He's done this on multiple occasions in the Champions League as well.
he did
Champions
too,
League,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he was unlucky to concede the penalty. I think it's fucking stupid. The VAR decision. It's
The
offside.
Atlanta.
Yeah,
No,
Michelin. He's
Michelin,
offside and then they give the penalty. I don't get it, but
Oh, it was offside. And
yeah.
So I
that's
don't
messed
think
up.
we will see. I don't think we will need a great performance from him for this game. But
But
Alisson's back, right?
the talk is Alisson should be back. Should be back today.
do you think Alisson should be given a break?
But
Like,
on form,
I
I think.
I don't think I would do that if he can play because I want him to warm his gloves before Spurs.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But if he's at 95, I'd rather just leave him on the bench. Let Callagher play so he's fully fit for Spurs.
he can be like your like proper backup goalkeeper.
Backup, yeah.
Like,
you know,
give him the game.
yeah,
to
no,
do.
Adrian can fuck off.
I don't want to hate our players, but Adrian is just a bit off, you know. Yeah.
It's not a bit off, mate. He's
Yeah,
like,
okay, I'm being nice here, bro. Yeah.
bro, he's like the second coming of what's that guy's name? It's blanking.
Karius.
Curious.
Kelly, I don't know.
Is Karius on loan?
Yeah, Kelly is on loan. Kelly
Oh,
is better
wow.
than him. Kelly is way better than Adrian.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Any chance for Fulham this game? Any chance at all?
No.
It's at Fulham's home. It's a Craven Cottage.
Oh, they got fans back, but nah. It's
Nah.
Fulham. It's Fulham.
I always say this when I come on the show. That's the reason we are champions.
Fair enough.
What else you will say? The Firmino something.
Firmino is his
Probably
sister.
probably his sister. No, that's come on. That's Liverpool tell.
Jesus.
No, but we should win it. I think a second team can win this game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I think they'll just want to seal it early, then get the players off, rest for Spurs. No
I
more
think
Champions
if you're,
Leagues.
if you're playing like a second team against any of the other EPL teams, maybe you'll get a game. But against
Yeah,
Fulham,
but Fulham, man, Fulham been trash, bro. They're fucking trash, bro.
honestly, it's trash. Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, talking about trash, Arsenal versus Burnley. Sorry, had to, it was right there. I had to. Hate me if you want, I don't give a fuck. Your Premier League goal of the month was a penalty last month. So...
Did you know that, Bala? Did you know that?
So, Arsenal versus Burnley, usually we don't discuss relegation games, but
This is the
here we
first.
are, Arsenal versus Burnley. I think, okay, on the podcast timer, we have about 1.5 minutes before we hit 30. So we'll use that 1.5 minutes and no more on this game.
Oh, yeah.
So Arsenal, Europa League team, they're doing very, very, very well in the Europa League.
No, but I think because Europa League, the games that they have is what championship standards. What Dundalk, Rapid Vienna.
Yeah. I mean, no, like I'm calling it as it is. They are having good games, but the quality of opposition is another question.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to the Premier League, Burnley is also a very hot and cold team. I think they had a good performance against Everton. They could have won. Everton,
they
if I'm
should
not
have
wrong,
won.
they should have won. Against City, let's not go there. They got absolutely trounced. But before that,
they got
another
their
team.
actual result, the final result, because that's what they keep doing against City all the
Yeah,
time.
exactly. So I think for Arsenal it'll be a tricky game because Burnley's forwards are very physical.
Arsenal can't score, no? That's the
They
problem.
can't score.
They can't find the
Aubameyang
goals.
looks shot to death. His nerves are like
they can't
dead.
find the goals.
So Arsenal
yeah.
is like a Fulham like that.
I mean, like United are poor. They're trash now, but
Yeah.
it's because they can't defend.
Yeah.
But they can
Yeah,
score.
they can score.
Arsenal can't score. They can't
They can't
defend.
defend.
No,
So
United
it's-
is
Yeah.
more about turning up.
Yeah,
Arsenal is if they try to turn up also they
yeah.
can't.
It's hard because they don't know where to start from.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I
they
agree.
might get a goal. It's a
The
home.
odd goal, the corner,
But, yeah,
Gabriel hit
yeah.
the-
But I
They
think
lost.
Burnley will get a point.
They lost Partey though.
Yeah, they lost Partey, Burnley will get a point because Burnley are going to bully them
Burnley
into one goal.
should look at this game right, and think
and
like,
say we are going to go there and get
We
3
should
points.
get a
Yeah,
win.
because
We should
you
get a
can
win.
bully Arsenal.
Yeah, you
Arsenal have given themselves that reputation.
yeah,
Put the ball in
exactly.
the air and get your big man up front. You
Chris
can
Wood,
bully Arsenal. Yeah, Chris
Ashley
Wood.
Barnes,
Burnley-
these guys,
yeah.
these
Burnley
guys
is full
are
of big-
ruffians.
Yeah, they
Yes,
will
yeah.
bully Arsenal. So I think a point is a decent result for both sides here.
Yeah, I think speaking of that, we are going into predictions after this. So, straight up, let's just start off with that.
What the
Score
Arsenal game?
predictions for Arsenal and Burnley.
Oh yeah, since it's not a big game, yeah, it'll be classified under one of those small games predictions.
this channel is
Yeah, it's an
Arsenal hating
it's an
channel.
Arsenal hate channel.
Arsenal hate
After
TV.
y'all won us 1-0.
Yeah,
anyway.
so Bara, predictions
1-1.
for this game.
1-1.
1-1. Fair enough. That's a good. I think it's gonna be low scoring as well. You know what? Kishan, you wanna predict this?
Yeah, I was gonna go for a Burnley 2-1.
I'm gonna one up there. I'm gonna go
3-1 is it?
Burnley 2-0.
2-0, yeah. I was thinking possible.
So Arsenal not gonna
Arsenal can't score.
Arsenal can't score at the moment,
I would
man.
assume they're gonna score that odd goal, that corner and stuff.
Unless they
but-
bring in they do a complete wild card. They go for like Balogun or something. The guy is scoring goals for
Or
fun.
maybe Willian will just
That fella
slam
is
one in.
small.
Yeah.
That fella is
You
small.
know.
He would not stand a chance against Tarkowski and Benmi.
But yeah, you know what?
So you bully off the
Fair
park.
enough. I mean, it's a game for Burnley.
Yeah.
This
Next one,
is just an off prediction. I'm
They're
just going off.
missing Giroud.
Leicester City, Brighton.
Yeah, Leicester City against Brighton. Kishan, you want to predict first? Leicester City. Leicester City is also a very hot cold team.
They're very hot and cold. Did they win against? Did they win in Europa League? They
Yeah,
won.
they
2-0,
won,
right?
they
They
won.
won. Europa League, they won. I think.
But Brighton has a decent game
Brighton
to
is
them.
good.
Yeah,
Brighton's
Brighton's
a very
good.
decent team.
But I mean, when they
Ah,
go back to the table, right?
Yeah, what?
They're not where they're
16.
supposed to be. 16.
Six-
Yeah, no, like I said, Brighton, performance-wise, they're really good,
They
but
can't
they just
finish.
can't finish. But they are starting to click into that. In the
Hopefully,
last few games,
hopefully.
2-0 Leicester, guys.
to
I
the
don't
Leicester.
see
Bala is
Brighton
gonna go
beating
2-0 for Leicester.
I mean, Vardy is not blowing coal.
Yeah.
Has a goal in him. Last
yeah.
minute goal. So,
Last minute goal and stuff like that. But
I'm
KC
going 1-1.
I can see that happening.
Actually, no. Change that to 2-2. Going 2-2.
big
Go
scoring.
first. You can see Brighton winning this 2-1.
Both very attacking teams.
Yeah, but oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I can see Brighton winning 2-1.
You're going at Brighton 2-1? Or
Brighton 2-1, sorry. Yeah, because
that's a shout.
I think Brighton, it's time for them to pick up another win, because it's been a while since we actually saw them winning. For the performance they give, they should get the actual result for it.
Yeah. So, should we go by order? Just go Liverpool,
Yeah.
Fulham?
Just go.
Okay, Bara, Liverpool, Fulham,
Oh, 3-0.
3-0.
You know what? Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I think it's going to be a walkover.
What's your prediction?
3-0.
3-0 as well?
It could be 3-0, it could be 4-0, and then
I
the
don't
rest
know
of
whether
the
go to 4 because, got Spurs and all.
Actually, yeah, I'll put it 4-0.
I'll go 2-1 Liverpool.
Tight game. Okay, Fulham scored, that's the thing.
They might. I mean, they have an out goal with them, like, Armel Lukman just somewhere, or Mitrovic, wild card.
They were horrendous.
Or maybe a
against
VR
City.
penalty.
Yeah, VR penalty.
You never
Again,
know.
Liverpool seems to be considering
Yeah.
VR penalties
Oh, yeah.
all.
Just got to touch the
Every
buses in the box and they give it away.
Mitrovic.
Fucking hell.
So, okay. Palace Spurs.
South London against North London. Okay, this is a game that I said Spurs might sleep out, right? I would start off 3-3.
3-3.
3-3. Palace against... Yeah.
I'll go for 3-1 Spurs.
2-1 Spurs.
Okay, so 2 Spurs win.
Please no Zaha. Too many people have fear of Zaha now.
I would not want to see the score, but I
Captain
don't mind
Son, I
seeing
think.
like
Yeah, same.
Benteke and all that.
So, okay, yeah. I think 2 Spurs wins, one
Yeah,
draw.
one draw.
Southampton versus Sheffield United.
It's a tough game,
No, I'm going
no.
Southampton. You can take my prediction down. I think 3-0.
Yeah, I was going 2-0, 3-0.
2-0 to Bara.
I think Sheffield is just going to get relegated.
Yeah, Sheffield going now. Fuck Chris Well.
They
And
keep,
his 3 subs.
no, they keep playing well, right, but yeah, I agree with that. But
Is Brewster on loan or?
I know we
they
sold
sold
him.
him?
for quite a lot.
23.5 million.
And he hasn't scored.
Okay, like I keep saying this, I'm always hoping for Sheffield to pick up that result. I'm hoping this is the game where they pick up result.
No, I said it on
1-0.
the show before that I thought they have too much to go down. But
Yeah.
no, they are trash this season.
I don't know
No,
what's
they
wrong.
just can't finish. They play
Yeah.
super well, but they just cannot finish.
I don't know what's wrong with them.
So yeah, predictions.
Anyway, yeah, I'm going
2-0.
I'm going for 1-0
Sheffield.
Sheffield.
You're still holding out hope that they can get something.
They-
Clean sheet against Danny Ings, Che Adams, Ward-Prowse.
It's-
Very hard deal, no?
I mean, it's a shout, but it's a
Yeah, it
wild
doesn't
shout.
look likely. But
It's
yeah,
not-
I mean,
it's quite
in the
unlucky.
Premier League can throw up
Premier League,
anything.
anything happen,
That's true.
So Chelsea against Everton, predictions for Bara?
Oh, 2-1 Chelsea.
What about yourself?
3-1. Chelsea. Yep.
I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw. I'm gonna see. I think Chelsea might slip up here.
Okay.
How about possible? Actually, a 2-2 is very possible.
Yeah. It depends on the defense.
Shall we keep the United game for last one?
Can. Newcastle versus West Brom. The I think it's the shittiest fixture this week.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's a return of Newcastle to the Premier League
1-0
after
Newcastle.
missing a game. So Bara 1-0.
1-0 Newcastle.
1-0 Newcastle.
Or 1 Kieran Wilson penalty or some goal.
I
Yeah.
assume.
Do you have
I don't. Yeah, but he's on form right now. Everyone has him.
not 1-9, bro? West
Oh.
Brom scoring 9 goals. That's unlikely.
Sorry, man. Hey, it might happen, but yeah.
So Kishan, you go first.
Horrendous performance last week from them.
Against
That's
who,
5-1. Palace.
They got 10 men.
They are 10 men.
And then they just rolled
But
over.
yeah, that kind of, I feel it was a bit too much. It wasn't
It was very harsh.
very harsh.
Harsh lah,
Harsh
harsh
red card,
lah.
yeah.
But then they just bent over for Newcastle.
Yeah.
So actually for Palace, you know.
yeah. I can see maybe West Brom picking up a result here. A surprising result. A 1-0.
Oh, win for them.
Yeah, win for them.
Damn.
Because I think Newcastle, like,
The max I'll give them is a point, honestly.
I'll give them a point. 1-1.
Yeah.
not being able to play football for a while, coming back, it's going to feel like a friendly again for them.
1-1 for me. I think that's why they'll drop points maybe. So Wolves, Aston Villa, the first game coming up. I
Which
think it's
is
like
a-
8:30. Is it?
It's a derby.
first game.
It's a Midland derby, I think.
There's a bit less than
Aston Villa also coming back from a week layoff.
Yeah.
Jack Grealish, I'm very excited. Jack Grealish is my
shit,
favorite
sorry,
player.
Did I
Not
just
playing.
yawn into the mic? I'm so sorry.
Reflection of the game.
But yeah,
No,
going
no.
back,
I mean, it could
I
be
think
Aston
Wolves.
Villa.
No. It'll be a game. It'll be a
Yeah,
game.
Aston
Yeah.
Villa.
going back to your point, where Jack Grealish is your current
Favorite player outside of Manchester United.
Yeah,
Jack
Yeah, I
Grealish.
would assume he's like, when you talk about the Premier League right now, right? Jack Grealish should be the first name in your mind.
Yeah.
Consistent performance.
He
Very
is
consistent.
the most informed player, I think, right now.
I agree.
Yeah.
And
Bruno Fernandes, him.
Ah,
can make a shout for
yeah,
inform.
correct. Yes, informed players.
So hopefully, I mean, I don't have him in my FPL, but I do want to see him perform. I think Aston Villa could do something, but at the same time, Wolves are very dangerous. They got Adama back; he's playing well.
but I think after they lost Raul, they have dropped
They
out
have
a lot.
No, they have. I think they have huge talent.
They have huge talent, but
Podence,
they
Neto.
no. They don't have a focal point now.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
have
they
focal
don't.
point.
That's the
thing.
thing. They have to
Like,
change the way they play, basically.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I mean, but I think still Wolves, have a bit too much for. Maybe this game comes too soon for Aston Villa, so I'm going for
Maybe.
a 2-0.
Wolves?
2-1. Sorry, 2-1 Wolves.
Okay. I'm gonna go 2-1 back too. I'm gonna go to Villa instead.
Okay, fair enough.
Uh,
2-1 Wolves. Yeah.
Wolves win.
Wolves win.
Okay.
okay, so
Villa
Could
have
be a
lost,
draw game also.
Villa have lost their last 2 games 2-1.
I mean, with all
Let's
pick
make
the
it 3.
same scoreline, 2-1.
Okay, final game predictions. Manchester Derby. I think this is the first time.
I think Bara should go first.
Yeah, Bara will go first, then followed by myself, Kishan.
A part of me wants to say 3-0.
City, right?
City.
Yeah.
This looks like a very
looks like
standard
it.
scoreline.
But I think I think it'll be 2-0.
2-0
City.
City.
Yeah, 2-0 City. Yeah.
It looks like it. 1 goal either half.
Yeah.
Might happen.
Yeah. Boring game,
Oh yeah. I
Yeah, 1 goal, then wait. 1 more goal, then the game gets done.
Then the game dies.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
off the game.
For me, 2-1 City. I know. Okay, the United. Let me just answer this from 2 points of view. From a United fan in me, will say 2-1 United. The realistic fan in me will say 2-1 City, because
Yeah.
that's just how it is at the moment.
So, since like we're gonna end the show here, I shall lift the spirits of some United fans up. I would say United 2-0.
Neil,
I
clean
want,
sheet.
I want to say
Clean sheet.
Yeah, I want
We
to say
haven't managed a
I-
clean sheet.
I want to
Oh
say a
my
City
God.
win, but I can see a 2-0 result here.
A
No.
nil though.
Can
Do you want to say? You want to change it to a 2-1 or a 3-1 at least to United? That makes more sense.
2-0.
Don't say.
2-0. Yeah.
I
real-
can guarantee you a concede in the first 5 minutes of the game, and your predictions fly out the window.
No, but I assume Solskjaer is gonna park the bus, have like 5
Bro,
6
we
players.
saw him try to park the bus against RB Leipzig. It was a straight fucking line, 5 defenders at the back.
No, but
Have you ever seen a team defend with? I have seen a defense with like a
curve,
sort
curve,
of.
yeah.
I've never seen this.
Straight line.
And this, okay, the goal is here. This, and the line is here. And then we got just one open man here, one ball
One
over the
long
top,
ball
and,
over the ball.
and
yeah.
shoot.
Yes, goal.
So that's some phenomenal defending. I don't think we're gonna clean
no
sheet.
idea what the
100%.
fuck is going on with the defense, lah. But that kind of game they will suddenly like step up. Like last year we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, anything could happen. Premier League. So
No, that's true.
I mean, you're already out of the Champions League. Just consider on time.
No, I just think City would like to put a marker down.
yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a solid game for them to
Yeah,
do so.
put a marker down, show United where they are, show that they are back up where they're supposed to be. Because if you're City have not been at the top at all this season,
Yeah,
they like to get
definitely.
back there, and they have to be there.
Yeah.
It is
But
Man City.
From a United point of view, if United can win this, it would do a lot of confidence for them.
Confidence for United,
Yeah.
yes, of course.
I'm
So-
hoping it goes to the head. This.
Yeah. No, the question is whether United can put
No, we
themselves
can say
together.
all this. No, we as the fans will get up for the game every single week, no matter
Yeah.
how depressed we are. But then, if the players can't do that, then that's a different question
Yeah.
already. So yeah, I mean those are our predictions. I sincerely hope United win coming from a United perspective. But we'll see what happens later. So that's the preview for Game Week 12. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below or on Twitter. We recently set up our Spotify as well. We're gonna get content there. We already have one episode up and running over there. Links on the background. You can take a look. I'll put the link down in the description as well. Thanks, Bara, for coming down, stepping in for Mr.
We'll see you in a few days.
We'll see you in
Yeah,
a
we'll
few
see
days
you like
again.
2 days time.
And
Yeah.
that's your big game discussion.
Yes.
Liverpool against Spurs. I think very, very good game to watch.
Hopefully, we will have some good news at that point. lah.
And we've also secured other guests to come down. I expect a fiery affair on Monday. So do tune in. It's a special one.
Please don't
midweek
drink and
fixture.
come, lah, just kidding.
Please drink it. I'm not kidding. So yeah, thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Share it around your social media. And we'll see you soon. Peace. Take care.
Bye.